Let's go!
4K Yotei State of Play. Okay, let's do this. I want to see this. Maybe Game of the Year? Is it gonna yoink it from Donkey Kong and Expedition 33? Let's find out.
Hello everyone, this is Jason Connell and Nate Fox from Sucker Punch Productions. Ghost of Tsushima was an honor to be a part of. And today, Nate and I get to share more about our next game, Ghost of Yotei. We'll be
I'm still gonna call it Tsushima.
Crafted the game around exploration while keeping Atsu's tale of vengeance front and center. We'll also talk about ghost combat and how it's evolved. And we'll introduce for the first time some new special modes of play.
So that's kind of, I'm sorry, I'm gonna be pausing this halfway through because it's not live. That's gonna be fascinating because Ghost of Tsushima combat was a little one note, but it looked really good. It was fixed a bit with some enemy variety in Iki Island, just a little bit. All things considered, it definitely needs an expansion, right? You were kind of playing like Simon Says the combat, you know, but it just looked amazing.
Well, let's start things off first by talking about a Japanese folk legend, the Onryo.
Yes, I'm going back to Tsushima Island, the place I was born.
Believe Atsu is
for my break.
An Onryo, a wrathful ghost bent on revenge. And they're half right. Atsu doesn't care if she lives or dies, so long as she can punish the Yotei Six, a ruthless gang who slaughtered her family. After 16 years in the South, she's returned home to put their spirits to rest. It's warm memories of her family that propel her forward. When Atsu returns to her childhood home, with the push of a button, you can experience those cherished times.
There's a time travel button? That's definitely shades of, wait, are these the, Sucker Punch is the same devs that did the Ratchet and Clank thing that literally has the exact same thing, right? Where you go through like a portal and you're in a completely different environment. Is that, am I, no, yes, no, 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 Sly Cooper. They're Sly Cooper. So, Insomniac. All right, I always get those two mixed up. Correct me if I'm wrong. What the hell have these guys done? They've done something else, right? Infamous and Sly Cooper? I will always get Insomniac and Sucker Punch mixed up. They're such similar devs to me. I don't think they've done anything. This is just their thing. All right, I'll shut the hell up.
By giving you the freedom to explore Atsu's past, the wound of her loss becomes personal. It's that pain that pushes her forward. Hunting down the Yotei Six is a near impossible task. She'll face 1,000 blades. But the Onryo is relentless, and with each victory, the ghost story around her grows.
Okay.
Ghost of Yotei focuses on player freedom more than any game Sucker Punch has ever made. But it's also a game that, at its heart, is inspired by so many of our favorite wandering samurai films. So let's start off by talking about exploration at the edge of Japan. We all have different playstyles, so we set out to make an open-world game that lets you drive your own experiences. Whether that's your curiosity to wander, your thirst for combat, or a deep desire to stay focused on the story. As you explore, there's an underlying clue system that invites you to new adventures in new areas of the game that could be appealing to you. If you interrogate an enemy, choosing to ask about the Oni, you could uncover a landscape scarred by fire with more bold, samurai-like enemies to fight and abilities for Atsu to learn. Or, if you ask about the Kitsune, might lead you to an area filled with snow and deception, enemies that ambush you, and new ninja.
That must have been very cold in there.
Atsu draws cards for each clue to keep track of all available adventures. The more you play, the more the game unfolds for you. As she makes progress
Curious how this all
against
plays
Yotei
out.
6, her legend as the on-rail grows.
It's her.
Bounty will go up, drawing the attention of deadlier foes.
Are you lost?
I'm looking for some old friends. The Yotei 6.
Show her the door.
There is a hefty price on Atsu's head. Now, Atsu can also hunt down her own bounties that bring her all around the land. This is a lucrative way to make some money to fuel her vengeance quest.
Yeah, it's them saying that the map isn't locked by story missions, maybe. Black powder pee-pee? The shift between 30 and 60 FPS footage is kind of weird, though. Yeah.
You're not off Plan Eguchi.
Interesting
You're here
choices.
for my bounty.
Oh, that's cool that it breaks. Was sliding not in the first one as well? I could have swore it was.
Hidden in the world are altars of reflection. Finding one
No.
inspires Atsu and unlocks
grappling
a
hook
new
definitely was.
ability to help her on the journey ahead. They are fun to find on their own, but for a quicker route, you can always buy a traveler's map from the cartographer. Ghost of Yotei isn't going to rush you through.
Wheat.
You can choose what motivates you most. But we think the best way to play is to simply pull out your spyglass, find something interesting on the horizon, and enjoy the ride.
Let's ride.
Yeah. Yeah. Flower streams give you a boost? This is literally flower. The wind makes you go faster.
The lands around Yotei.
Yeah, the frame rate is
are
fluctuating. It's
vast.
30 to 60.
It's not about checking
Which
it
I'm
all
assuming
off,
is a
it's about
choice.
engaging in the content that gets you excited.
We've done that before.
Embrace that curiosity and let the wind guide you on
Wow.
your hunt.
You know, it looks good, but also Tsushima was a really good looking game, dude.
Ezo is a dangerous place. Atsu always wields a weapon. As for which, that's up to you. Will you choose a katana, spear,
Oh.
a surigama,
Oh.
odachi, or dual swords?
Oh, man. Okay.
Each is uniquely...
All right. 4 or 5 different weapons? Bro. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. It's been a few years, but you just have a sword. Is my brain remembering incorrectly? You just have a sword in Ghost of Tsushima in the first one. That's almost like a Neo level weapon variety. You have like a bow and arrow, don't get me wrong, and like kunais, but they were like accessories. Your main weapon was a sword, right? That's how you took out most of the enemies. Okay, that's cool.
effective
That'll do a
against
lot.
a particular enemy and has their own set of upgrades to discover and master.
Yeah, let me see things that aren't the sword, please.
Banners.
I want to see things that are not the
Let's see
sword.
how she uses these weapons in the field.
Yes, can we
Searching for
style
leads
switch?
on Lord Saito.
This is our food, from our soil. The soldiers need it more to free you.
Free us. Inokichi steals our crops. while our family starve.
Atsu's no samurai or ninja. No.
Oh,
She's
it's
a
not
lone
just used as a
wolf
contextual
mercenary
thing.
Who'll use every advantage.
You got a spur?
Every dirty
Okay.
trick to win a fight.
Ow! Oh, and they also use weird different weapons too.
Combat has the feel of a classic samurai movie. Every motion counts. It's about
Okay.
lethal precision.
That guy bleed gray.
It's about lethal precision.
He did. Is there a literal version of the game that has less
Every
blood?
motion counts. It's
Check it
about
out.
lethal
He's bleeding gray. The lighting? I mean, I don't know, bro.
precision.
Chat, I don't know what to tell you. That dude is either an android from Alien or something is going on, dude. Maybe that's because the blood in your body is naturally gray until the oxygen hits it and the oxygen didn't hit it fast enough. Just saying. What if there'll be blood options, if there'll actually be streamer modes? YouTube friendly mode? There's normal blood on the ground though. I have questions.
If an enemy swings hard, Atsu can lose her weapon.
Oh, really?
But if she's quick, she can disarm them.
So now we're playing Samurai Showdown 2.
You're dead.
Damn!
Choose the right weapon for the job.
Bitch had a 30-foot command
Fight a
grab.
massive enemy, her huge Odachi blade is best.
Sick, we get to play Greatsword. Let's go. We get to play Greatsword. This isn't coming out on
like the one in
PC day and
charge.
date, is it? It's just PlayStation?
Tonight, we feast.
Just PS5, yeah. PS5
Blades
only,
are
until
great,
it's not.
But ranged weapons work too. And Atsu's got an arsenal.
Oh!
The bounty hunter. A ghost.
Thrown weapons like kunai, bombs, or even blinding powder can give Atsu an edge. When enemies switch weapons, you'll have to adapt. Dual swords are best against spears.
Oh, so there's weapon counters now. Before it was just stance counters, right? I wonder if the stances are still here then.
No more.
Tell me what you know about Saito.
Atsu doesn't always fight alone. She'll meet several allies on her hunt, including a mysterious wolf.
Oh, this is sick! Oh no, this is sick! Oh
Atsu
no.
can set up camp under the stars of Ezo. But she's not always alone.
Hey, friend. Share your fire with the traveling peddler?
What are you selling?
A mask said to be cursed with the unpredictable nature of its previous owner.
I'll take 10.
Camping under the stars is a great way to rest up, play your shamisen, or cook to ready for a fight ahead. It's also designed to help bring important characters and upgrades straight to you. In fact, in place of the journal menu from Ghost of Tsushima, we've opted for a more character-driven way
Whoa,
of
dude.
managing allies.
Holy crap. Give this artist a raise. Holy shit, this menu is badass. Dude, look at the wolf. I'm hiding him. Look at this, dude. The friggin' character art is so sick.
And vendors you meet in Ezo. Over time, Atsu grows to have her own wolf pack.
Oh
Here,
my
you can
God,
keep
this is
track
so
of when a
cool.
sensei might have a weapon skill for you, or when a vendor has something unique to sell.
Managing upgrades,
I love the art
resources,
style,
when
man.
to buy
Holy
what
hell.
can be a burden in a big open world game. At campsites, members of your wolf pack can catch up with you, offering upgrades and unique items. This helps ensure you have every opportunity to upgrade and prepare for Atsu's vengeance quest ahead. You don't have to leave where you're exploring. The game comes to you.
That's kind of neat.
While exploring Ezo, you'll discover all sorts of new armor, charms, and gear. Perfect for building up Atsu around your chosen playstyle. Are you stealth, ranged, or melee focused? Find and combine the pieces that are just right for you.
You kind of got that choice in Ghost of Tsushima 1, but it was more like melee or stealth. And then you kind of got them all, obviously, in the end. The game was literally about you learning to be one and then the other, you know?
And of course, customize the look of your armor and weapons to make sure that your version of Atsu looks and fights just the way you want.
Wow. Sorry, I saw a red scarf.
The score of Ghost of Yotei is incredibly special to us. Our amazing composer, Toma Otoa, has created a mashup of Eastern instrumentation.
We're up on
with
Samurai
Western
Summit at
flavors,
Magic Mountain,
brought
chat.
to life through an exciting collaboration of many
That's
talented
what that
artists.
feeling is.
でこうダウンビートまで
If you like what you heard, we're releasing 2 tracks featured in today's State of Play on your favorite streaming service.
One made by Mick
immediately
Gordon.
after the show.
Are they doing the online thing? Of course there's photo
The
mode.
digital photography community for Ghost of Tsushima is incredible. We're happy to have photo mode back in Ghost of Yotei and look forward to seeing photos from your journey across Ezo.
I think, chat, my entire Ghost of Tsushima playthrough is still up on Twitch. If you just search for Ghost of Tsushima, you'll find the VODs and
We
past
want
broadcasts.
playing
It never
Ghost
made
of
it to
Yotei
YouTube,
feel
though.
like stepping inside of your favorite classic samurai films. So, from the beginning of the game, we're happy to offer a full Japanese voice track with full lip sync that you can play with subtitles.
Cool.
誰だてめえ
Cool. That was a budget constraint of the first one.
生きてたか
狼の姫一人残らず息の根止めたと思った
また会えたな
刀鍛冶の娘
The lip syncing was crazy distracting to me in the first game, so I kept it on English the whole time.
覚えておけ。アツだ。
To take the feeling of stepping into a classic samurai cinema experience one step further, we are honored to once again partner with acclaimed director Akira Kurosawa's estate for Kurosawa Mode, which emulates his classic black and white films.
Wow. Yeah, they patched that later. They had Japanese lip sync like way later. Maybe in the PS5 version? Wow, that looks so good.
For Ghosts of Yotei, we wanted to celebrate 2 other influential directors who have had an impact on the genre as a whole. First, we've partnered with Takeshi Miike, director of 13 Assassins.
More blood and bud?
Camera closer during combat.
What?
Intense, raw experience along with
Oh my
increased
god, damn! Wow!
Lastly, we've partnered with the director of Samurai Champloo, Shinichiro Watanabe. Turn this mode on to listen to some original lo-fi tracks directed by Watanabe himself.
What the fuck? There's a shampoo mode? They put it. What the? Whoa. Literally Watanabe, yeah, like, no shit. Mr. Cowboy Bebop, the director of Cowboy Bebop, but also Samurai Shodown. Wow, dude. Wow, dude, this is crazy. I got goosebumps. Dude, just the variety is gonna be nice. Dude, lo-fi
There's
samurai.
so many ways to make your Ghost of Yotei playthrough your own. But no matter how you play, here's one way to experience Ghost of Yotei that is sure to be special.
Dramatization. Is this gonna be the online thing? What the Lovely. Absolutely lovely. I can't believe how lovely that is. Wow. Look at that. That's much better than the online mode.
Today, you've got a glimpse into Atsu's hunt for the Yotei 6. Forge your own path while discovering the secrets of Ezo.
Yeah, I'm assuming the online mode might just be added later, depending on how popular it was for part
you'll
1.
need to master a variety of weapons, using lethal precision to overcome the odds and take revenge as the Onryo. Ghost of Yotei comes out on October 2nd. Thank you so much for watching.
All right. I was looking forward to this, and after seeing this now, and how much like different weapon changes, the thing I wanted to see the most different was combat. Like, obviously, you know the game's gonna be gorgeous. Obviously, you know you're gonna get awe-inspiring vistas around every single corner. We get that. And to be real, like, the visuals of the game do look a bit better than I remember, but I also remember Ghost of Tsushima looking ridiculously good. So having just the visual aesthetic of the game be the thing that drives you to play another game isn't gonna be as influential, you know? The visuals are incredible, but they're also fairly similar. So in that way, what I was looking forward to, in the same way that Iki Island also leaned into that a little bit, Iki Island gave you much better enemy variety. Things weren't just like Simon Says, the enemy engagement type, but giving you the option of multiple weapons, multiple stances, where you actually see which weapons counter which stance, like all that kind of stuff. That's gonna be cool, dude. We needed more options. To me, it was better to slow down the combat of Ghost of Tsushima 1, because Ghost of Tsushima 1's combat was really bare bones. It was not super technical or very deep, but it looked very good, right? It had such crazy visual polish that it was insane. I'm gonna say that from everything we're seeing so far, it looks pretty impressive. I feel like they expanded quite a bit in the ways that they need to. And the biggest one is incentivization to explore, man. Like in a game like this, outside of like direct engagement with enemies, you need to give us good incentivization to explore. And at the time when I played Ghost, I did not really like open world games at all. I'm still not a big open world game kind of guy, but I love Spider-Man and I loved Ghost 1, you know? So that's what I'm curious, how you can make the world as not, I wouldn't say repetitive, because Ghost 1's world wasn't repetitive, but you kind of got the exact idea by a certain point of the game what you could do, which isn't a bad thing. It's just how much are you inspired to go hunt down, you know, all of those like assassin dudes? How much are you inspired to do all that? Are you getting a Spider-Man 1 to Spider-Man 2 feeling here as well? If we're talking about the normal criticism that I have with a lot of sequels nowadays, and it's that they're pretty iterative of each other, where like the sequel doesn't feel that much different from the previous game. I mean, I guess like a little bit. It looks very iterative of the first game, but that completely depends, you know? It completely depends when you get in there if they're able to expand upon it, you know? Because we've already visited Tsushima twice, and that's with Iki Island and the base game. So in what ways does this make it feel fresh? That's all I'm asking.